Alright, I'm back. Howdy. Yes, I have done my makeup. Yes, I'm putting you on my dresser. If it'll work. It has worked. I'm on my beanbag. Guess what I got? I got a Crosley. I was trying to say record player and then I said Crosley in the middle of it in my mind, so I'm like, never mind, I got a record player. I also got my favorite fucking album. Yes, I live near a Zia Records, that's right. That's right. I also wanted to show you guys two very amazing things. This shit. Dude, this was so cheap. Like, I don't know, it's just like setting powder, but like, it actually set my makeup, you know? Because like, I've been using this CoverGirl stuff. This is old. And this NYX thing, and the NYX thing works, but not the pressed powder. The loose powder works better for me. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I want to say that. And then I've been using these roll-on lip glosses. They're not that good, but my little sister's friend has been over, so kind of haven't had really any time to film since I've come back from California, because her friend was over here pretty much right after, and then she stays for like weeks at a time, so it's like, so she's been just using my makeup and stuff. So I went and got a few things, you know. So I got this Essence mascara because I throw things. Yes, I got this at, where the fuck was I? I was at an Ulta when I first saw them, and I'm like, oh, I got some like Essence lipstick from Germany, and I think it was like their German like specific line, because I had like fragrance and it was all in German, and it said like made in Germany and stuff or whatever, you know. I don't know where it's made in Luxembourg. That's where this is made. But I was assuming it was like, you know, a European brand, but they have whatever this thing is. I recommended it to my best friend a while ago, and I saw that she still like she used it, and like for her it didn't work, but for me, like I already have lashes, so I just kind of need to like make them dark, and like it kind of makes me look like a doll, not gonna lie. I really like it. It's not bad. The formula is different, because the last time I used it was like 4 or 5 years ago. It's not quite as sticky and gloopy anymore, which usually, like, even, okay, this is an Estee Lauder mascara. I got this for Christmas. I've been having to use that because my other mascara went missing. And this one, this is just a Revlon one. Look how tiny the brush is, first of all. So it's more for these, but like it doesn't work. It clumps up on me, and it just isn't okay for my eyelashes. I don't like it. I like using this. So I was like, I gotta get a new one anyway, so I got that. I also got this because I used it in California, and then I left. I had a banana one, which was a little bit tinted. This is just translucent, but you can still see it has a little bit of like pale face color to it, so it's not quite translucent, but I was using the one that said banana on it. Nice, but it was cheap, so that's pretty much why I bought it. Was cheap, and I'm like, Wet n Wild's pretty good, you know. So it was cheap, there's a lot of it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it because I was buying it myself, you know. So I picked that up yesterday. And then I also grabbed an Essence eyeliner because, you know what, this Revlon one hurts my eyes, and this e.l.f. one, my little sister's friend does like winged eyeliner, and she like, you know, I'm her friend too, and you know, I'm not friendly, but I'm kind of like mama hen, you know. I'm just trying to like grab I had a lipstick and was going under the dresser, and I'm like, God, it's a mess over here and in my room, like a little bit because of them. Like they left their food, and like they just left my makeup everywhere, which is not okay with me, but it's fine. I didn't say anything about it. I'm just gonna clean it up, you know, and just be like, hey, like we're gonna do our makeup up here instead of on the beanbag. But yeah, this is like my favorite one, e.l.f. I'm sure that stands for something, but this is just their liquid eyeliner in black. And as you can see, it's kind of getting clumpy and it's like running out because she uses it so much and she uses so much of it. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Same thing with like this. This my little sister is using too. And I'm like, bro, you don't even wear makeup. Like, can we not use my expensive? I'm pretty sure that was a little bit expensive, but like, it's better than like using these. I'm sorry, but these are too dry for my skin and I can't really find my shade, and that's the closest thing to my skin tone. Another product I have been using is this sunscreen. Wow. Normal. I stole this from, I don't know if it's new. It says new. Might be new packaging. But this is from like my stepdad's house. Like, not his house, but like it was his dad, because I went out to California and they had sunscreen, and his dad is like 84, 82, whatever, you know. He doesn't go out much, so he doesn't really use it. It's more like they have it for when, you know, family comes out, like me and Brian and his kids and stuff, and they were using copper tone on their skin, and it literally like left streaks of white, and I'm like, they are like black. Like, they are black people. They are this color. You put white streak on there and it doesn't rub in. Like, it'll look like it's rubbed in, but then when you look at it, you can see streak marks of sunscreen, and that part doesn't rub in. So it's just kind of like, it's really shitty sunscreen. So he just usually buys like whatever, you know, the cheapest sunscreen you can get, and I'm like, you know, the nicer sunscreen's better. I like this. I'll definitely use that. I tend to like mineral sunscreen, and I have one, but I only have like one bottle and I'm trying to conserve it. And then my aunt's like, you can take some of mine. Like, I use sunscreen a lot, but like I have like, she has like 20 bottles. Like, I've seen her stash of sunscreen. So it's like, and we weren't at her house this time. We were staying at my grandpa's house out there, so we're kind of just vibing. But yeah. Sorry, I've been bored, and my sister's like, you're a cringy YouTuber, not gonna lie. And I'm like, thanks. Thanks, Nina. I'm gonna probably put a lot of my videos on like private and whatnot, so like, I don't care. Like, if I'm gonna be more of a presence online, I'm gonna put my things on private, you know? At least some of my older stuff. Like, not saying it's bad, but like, it's cringy, and I don't want that coming up ever in the future, really. So I'd rather make them private so that only I can view them, you know? I'm gonna work on it. Anyway, I've also been using this, and these two palettes, surprisingly, like, some like, oh, they're nudes, you know, like, but they're actually pretty nice eyeshadows. Pretty glittery, not gonna lie. But I mean, they blend pretty well, and like, it's kind of the only eyeshadow I really got, other than like my super nice, like these. I have these Estee Lauder ones. I have like 2 of them, and I literally use the mirror, but like, I don't use those colors. You can see your little setup. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, I've also been using this brush. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm just like really bored right now. So, oh yeah, and I meant to come out with a video of me dyeing my hair, but I didn't. So my brother fucked up really bad when he was bleaching my hair. So like, you can like kind of actually can see it here, and a little bit here you can see like the banding where it's like darker yellow. This is supposed to be lime green, and it was at first, but now it's not lime green, and this was like bright pink. But like, at first all of this was green, and obviously this isn't even. It wasn't even to begin with, because my brother did it, you know. He bleached my hair, which was a mistake to have him help me. But he's the only one that helped me do it, so. And then we ran out of bleach, and he's like, ooh, and I'm like, get the fucking roots, George. You know? And he didn't, so now it's like, some of my roots aren't even done and whatnot, so I'm probably gonna go back in like 2 months and do my roots again, just because this is gonna grow out. Like, it's already kind of growing out a little bit. Like, you can, oh god, my hair's grown a lot. Ignore how there's just like a pink stain, but like, my hair, holy shit, my hair's grown a lot. I bleached it like sometime in June. So it's grown out. That's amazing, actually. I didn't know it grew that much, but yeah, probably like in a few months I'll probably just go back in on the roots and whatnot and places that like need to be bleached. And I don't know if I will, because like I'm going to college in August. Classes start August 24th. We're gonna do the hybrid of in-class and online. Children. This is what happens when you have other people in your room. Now there's water. Like, no, there's no water. It didn't leak. That's good. But yeah, I'm gonna be going to college, and it's like, and I'm gonna have a job, so I don't know if like they're gonna want me to have colored hair. But like, it's not that much, you know? It's like kind of just like the underside of my hair. It's like a pop color. It's not my whole head. Thank God. But yeah, I'm gonna go in and do purple, so me and my sister might film that, because we have a YouTube channel. It's just like, it was something that we're just like, oh, let's do this, and it's like, alright, cool. And then we did, and then it's like, oh shit, well, what are we gonna do now? But yeah, we're gonna have her have purple on the ends, because she just dyed her hair for the first time. She did blue on the ends and didn't really show up. It just kind of lightened her hair a little bit, but it's already fading, so we're gonna take some of the whatchamacallit, purple hair dye, and I'm obviously like, I'm gonna put it in my hair. And then I know the hair dye fades out really quick, like at least that kind of purple, like if I'm gonna be going in the pool and in the water and whatnot, which hopefully I am, because it's 110 degrees here in Las Vegas. So hopefully we're gonna be going back into the water. But yeah. And hopefully things open back up, because like the coronavirus is just like, now all of a sudden it's like, shit. You know, because it's, now it's like, dude, honestly, I think people should just get it. And if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. If you're gonna live, you're gonna live, you know? Like, it's like, at that point, it's just like, dude, come on, we're not stopping it. We're preventing hospitals from being overrun by patients. But, like, just let people, like, it's a flu, basically, from what I've, like, been hearing this whole time. I think now, right now, it's just politics at this point in the US, at least, and now people are blaming Trump and all this shit, and I'm like, whatever, you know, he's not even gonna be president by the time fucking November pulls up, you know? It's not, well, he might get reelected, but, like, we don't know. Fucking Kanye 2020, my god. That actually became a thing, and I'm like, he really do be running for president, though. Which is just weird. Ugh. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, I actually have to get a job. So I'm thinking on, there's quite a few places hiring. I need to get my transcript, and today's Tuesday. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna call the school and ask when I can pick up my diploma. So that's gonna be nice, right? But yeah, so I gotta pick up my diploma, get my transcript. I mean, I'm already, like, I gotta also register for classes for college. But I sent in my ACT scores, so I don't need to do placement testing. And yeah, I think that, like, no placement testing. I just sent in my ACT scores. Like, I already, like, inputted them on the computer, and I already sent them to the college anyway. So, like my junior year, like, it was like, oh, do you want to send them to CSN, UNR, and UNLV? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And just wrote down the code or whatever the number was on the paper and just send them to the colleges, you know, and, like, just send them to everyone, I guess. So they already have them. And yeah, my placement testing doesn't need to be a thing. So kind of just we had to do this whole, like, we had to meet up with a counselor, but obviously coronavirus prevents that, so we're not meeting up with anyone, like, in person. It's gonna be, like, an online, like, lecture type thing. Not a lecture. This smells nice. This is my Garnier Fructis shit. Sorry, my hair's, like, super dry, and I'm, like, feeling it and touching it and looking at it, and I'm like, ugh. It's just this shit. Like, that's all it is. Like, as long as I put it in my hair, I'm fine. This is why my hair has retained its health for the most part. I also need to brush it, but I'm gonna do that in a minute. I'm just gonna let this sit in a little. I'm more trying to focus on the ends, as you can kind of tell a little bit. So, yeah. But yeah, I gotta do one of those, and I was gonna register, like, to join one of the class meetings, and it's like, registration for this event is over, and last week it was, the seats are filled up, and then registration for the event was over, like, for all the days this week. So I'm like, do I have to, like, do it on, like, Saturday and Sunday or something, or check every day, you know? And I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I'm really debating on, like, just calling and being like, hey, like, tomorrow or something, when I don't like making phone calls, honestly. But, like, it's like a Google Meet or a Zoom Meet or something, you know? So I gotta do that, and then I gotta register, and then they have, it's a bank that you have to go to, the banker's office, basically, and if you ever had to pay a fee in high school, you know what that is. Basically, it's paying your fees, and for this, it's like paying for not your books, but for the actual classes, so that's gonna be like, oh my god. And then after that, I get my roster for, like, oh, these are the days you're going in, and this is the online, and then I had to go to the library thing and pick up the books for next semester, because I don't know if it's going to be, like, an online textbook or not, because, like, sometimes it's online, like, textbooks, and, like, online, and you have a physical textbook. I don't know if we're all going to have online or what, so that's going to be different as I'm going to go into college, and I'm thinking, there's a place called Shake Shack, right, and they're hiring, and I'm like, yo, perfect candidate, haven't had a job before, no. But you know what I mean, like, it's like first time job, like, it's usually, like, it's a fast food place or something, or a restaurant, you know, you're just a little waitress or whatever, and I'm almost 18, and all that jazz, and almost 18, that's weird to say, but it's like, you know, almost 18, you know, fresh out of high school. I have a high school diploma at least, you know. Some of those places don't even hire people without a GED. Like, if you were a high school dropout, they probably wouldn't hire you, honestly. Like, at least, like, you know, like, well, actually, no, they probably would, like, McDonald's and fast food places, but I'm like, at a grocery store, I didn't have my high school diploma, so they kind of denied me that, so I was like, what? And they're like, oh, other candidates fit better, and I'm like, I applied months ago, and you're just now emailing me back? Like, you already emailed me a month ago saying, like, not a month ago, but, like, in April, like, that, oh, we're not hiring right now, and shit like that, we found a better candidate, you know? So I'm like, do they just keep sending in my application? Like, that's weird. So I'm probably gonna actually have to make phone calls, and my head hurts because my ears started ringing again. Anyway, this is long. This is very chit-chatty. Is someone using the blender? I don't want to know why anyone's using the blender, but yeah, we just out here vibing right now. I'm probably gonna apply, like, on my phone, or, like, I have a tablet. I just gotta fucking charge my tablet, because that's a pain in the you-know-what to do, because it's a Samsung charger, because it's like an Amazon Prime tablet, Fire tablet, whatever those things were, where you can read audiobooks and shit. But it's basically like a computer, and I really like it. It's just I don't have a Samsung charger, so I'm gonna ask my dad if he has a charger for it, and I'm like, because all it needs to do is be charged and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go and finish a lot of that up and apply for jobs. So I just wanted to like let you guys know, like, hey, I'm not disappearing. I'm still here, bitch. But you know, I'm just tired and done with life, so I haven't posted. So